Here's a cool tool that can save you some money. It's an infrared camera. Just point it at your house and you'll see where the heat and your dollars are escaping. Now the wall, well, that's well insulated, so it's pretty cool, but the windows, ooh, they are hot because the heat is leaking out of them, which is no surprise because the windows have always been the weak link. 30 years ago, they were a single pane, and today they're better because they're double pane. But what if we took it one step further? Well, that's what Amy saw in Colorado.
Up to a third of what most people spend on heating and cooling their home is literally leaking out of their windows. Even dual-pane windows aren't always up to snuff. But the state-of-the-art window you're about to see will put that money back in your pocket.
This is a normal dual pane window here, and the problem with a dual pane window, it sets up a convection current inside. Convection current happens because hot air rises on the inside and falls on the outside where it's cold in the winter, and vice versa in the summer. And that makes the current go around and take all the heat from the inside of a house and send it right to the outside.
So literally we're heating the street that our house is on.
You're literally heating the street.
Building a smarter window starts with glass, a lot of glass, which they order from various outside vendors.
And you make your magic with this traditional glass.
That's exactly right. We take that glass and we're going to turn that very simple glass that has a very low R value into the windows that we saw earlier that are extremely high R value.
Each sheet is hand cut to the specific size needed for each custom order. The glass is cleaned and inspected to spot even the slightest imperfection, and they're not afraid to reject the ones that don't meet their standards.
And the next step, I'm assuming, is something to do with all of this film up
Yeah,
here.
so this is really, I don't want to say the secret sauce, but it's really a great technology.
You could say secret sauce.
We can say secret sauce. This particular secret sauce is a suspended film. And these are different kinds of films that are coated with different metallic coatings.
They use different metallic films depending on the window's orientation. For a window facing north, they'll use a film that lets light through while keeping in heat. For a south-facing window, they'll use a film that keeps heat out. Each layer is separated by a non-metallic spacer, which helps keep heat and cold from transferring from one part of the window to another.
And then on top of this, another pane of glass will come in.
Okay.
And then there's your, in essence, dual pane window with suspended film in the middle.
It's your Oreo cookie.
And it's the Oreo stuff that's the most important.
Exactly.
So you'll see the glass has gone through the oven press and come out the other side. And all that has done is heated the edge of that spacer to seal that edge, a first seal. Now there'll be 2 more seals put on there, so it'll be sealed 3 times. And these windows are actually sealed much, much better than a dual pane window would be sealed.
Once they're assembled, the glass panels are baked. This causes the film inside to shrink, stretch tight, and become virtually invisible. Gases like argon, krypton, and xenon are pumped into the chambers created by the suspended film. And since they're heavy gases, they help to further insulate and discourage the convection process, sort of like having an invisible blanket inside the window. This gas is expensive and crucial to the system, so they don't want to let it leak ever.
Everything's done, and it's ready for shipment and ready for more comfort than they've ever had before.
So this is ready to go into someone's new house.
Absolutely is.
Love it. Now that's what I'm talking about.